Hello, it's Monday, November 8th, 2021. This is Mike. I'm back with a newsletter, and this video refresher training topic will be what to do when someone presents you with something to notarize that does not have a proper certificate to fill out. And once again, this has been the most common question that we get in phone calls where people want to know what to do. They have something in front of them, so we're going to give you all the scenarios and the what ifs and what to do. And we've covered this topic before, and we have a lot of new members in since the last time we've done this, as is always the case. So let's get going on this. It's not going to take too long for you out of your day. So there are two certificates we are provided with in New York State under our notary public license law. So those are things that come from within our jurisdiction, and those that you all should be familiar with is one is the affidavit certificate, where people are going to swear under penalty of perjury what they are signed in front of you, the state officer, is truthful. Or B, the acknowledgement certificate, which simply states they acknowledge that it was them that signed it, not under penalty of perjury. A little lesser degree of accountability. So those are the two they could bring you. So really, there are four scenarios, A, B, C, or D. So every day you notarize, one of these things is going to happen. So we're going to talk about, no matter what happens with what they bring you, what to do. So the first scenario is the document had an affidavit certificate for the notary to complete above the customer's signature. So that means it was from New York probably, or it could be from another state that has a very similar affidavit. The second scenario is the document that they brought to you had an acknowledgement certificate for the notary to complete above the customer's signature. Again, probably from New York. The next is C, the document has an unfamiliar certificate for the notary to fill out for another jurisdiction. And that is fine. It could be from another state or even a foreign country. We are allowed to notarize things from anywhere in the world, to go back to anywhere in the world. So simply fill it out to the best of your ability. It says in the notary law that we are authorized to notarize things from any other jurisdiction. It says any other jurisdiction. That would mean anywhere in the world. And then the last scenario is they brought you a document to notarize, and it's only got somebody's signature on it, and there's nothing above the person's signature. So in that case, you can choose from A or B above, because we have New York certificates. We have an affidavit or an acknowledgement, and you could choose which one of those to use. If they came with nothing, you choose then which one, but you need to pick one, and otherwise you need to notarize it legally in your jurisdiction. And these are the two ways we would do it. So it would literally be your choice if you want to make them swear under oath or if you just want to have them acknowledge. So anytime you notarize anything, every day, day in and day out, it has to be one of these scenarios. And that's how you choose what to do. So here's our New York certificate of acknowledgement. This is in one of the handouts, and it's in our online course. So basically, somebody appears before you, and state of New York, county of is the venue, always required. You always rate the county you're at on anything you notarize in New York State. And here's the acknowledgement wording you should be familiar with. All right. So the person signed it, and you said what county with the venue, and this is a New York certificate of acknowledgement. All right. So that's one of the things you can use if they didn't bring anything, but they want a signature notarized. And then here's the affidavit certificate. They sign it. Now they must sign this in your presence when it's an affidavit. And then you put the venue. We always have the venue on everything by the name of the county, state of New York, county of. And then here are the words of the affidavit certificate, sworn to before me this blank day of blank 2021. So that's also called jurat under New York law. And here you would put a seal and stamp, and your signature goes above your stamp. Now these are just notes, so anytime somebody brings you one of these, for you to say it was sworn before you, you have to ask them the oath or the affirmation each one of these Could be used when completing an affidavit. Do you solemnly swear that the contents of this affidavit subscribed by you is correct and true? This person who signed up here must say the words I do or like meaning, and then you can notarize it. And then there's an alternate for people who have a conscientious objection to this form of oath, which is do you swear? People don't like to ask people to swear, inferring they're speaking with God. Okay, so these are your choices when you notarize which way to administer the oath. This is all a review. It wasn't really the topic of this month, but it was a short topic. What are the four choices? What are the four scenarios that will occur, and what do you do? So hopefully that cleared up a lot of questions. Um, and this is a frequent question. People just don't get it. It gets confusing, I guess. I try to simplify it. But anyway, we'll try again in the future. Thanks for watching, and that's all I have for you this month. Stay healthy and stay safe.